A popular Pokemon amongst the Pokemon community and one that we all want to see receive a Mega Evolution in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire is Milotic, as it's a fairly popular Pokemon and one that has some untouched potential, and a new Mega Evolution could give it a new lease on life. There's plenty of room for improvement, and in today's Mega Evolution prediction video, I'll be discussing evidence as to why we might receive a Mega Milotic, even though there isn't too much to discuss, how its design can be updated and changed, as well as an in-depth look at how its stats and ability could be improved. In the comments below, I'm interested in which Pokemon you want to see Mega Evolve. Perhaps I'll cover that Pokemon in an upcoming video here on Kanto University. Anyways, welcome back Kanto University, my name is P. Winall. Let's begin today's speculation. When it comes to evidence regarding a Mega Evolution for Milotic potentially appearing in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, there honestly isn't too much. The only mention of Milotic by Game Freak has come in last month's edition of Koro Koro, where it simply said Feebas's evolution was based on contests, and that Mega Evolution can occur during contests to score more points. It would have made sense to me that the quote-unquote face of Pokemon contests, Milotic, would have belonged to the contest expert. However, that right was given to Altaria. However, it seems that Mega Evolution is something that is vital to performing well in contests, and it just seems to me that Mega Evolution is pivotal to Milotic performing as well as it can in both contests and in the actual competitive landscape. Unfortunately, there's a real lack of evidence or trends suggesting a Mega Evolution for Milotic. It's just a Pokemon that seems likely to receive one. On to the fun part of the video. Every time I discuss potential Mega Evolutions, I discuss how their design could change via the use of conceptualized artwork by talented members of the Pokemon DeviantArt community. The creator of this week's design is Pokeluca of DeviantArt, and I can't promise a link will be in the description. However, there's a link on screen right now to his work. It's very impressive, check it out. Now, I feel bad because this design was the first design to appear when I searched quote-unquote Mega Milotic in Google. However, it just epitomizes everything I want from a Mega Milotic. It simply looks more majestic with exaggerated features, and is a very safe concept design, but a really clean, simple design nonetheless. A new flashy design is all well and good, but without buffs to its stats, it will still receive the same amount of usage when it comes to competitive battling. The strange thing with Milotic is that it's essentially a mirror of Gyarados, sharing an exact base stat amount with its stats spread exactly the same, just in different stats, and I will discuss this relationship between the two Pokemon thoroughly through this analysis. Criticism a vocal commenter left in my previous Kanto University upload was that I took the safe option, simply increasing the Pokemon's best stats. However, with Milotic, I feel like that is the route that Game Freak would go, boosting the stats that are parallel to Gyarados' stats. Seeing how the stats that Gyarados received a buff in were physical attack, physical defense and special attack, I feel like Milotic and Gyarados' relationship would mean that Milotic's stat boost would be mirrored, with a boost to its physical defense and special attack and special defense, leaving it with an identical base stat spread once again and being able to fulfill a role much like Mega Gyarados can, just specially orientated instead of physically orientated. Adding a fairy typing to Milotic would also make sense with the relationship to Gyarados, again making it a direct opposite of it, as Mega Gyarados is a water dark type and would give it immunity to dragons, a very useful type for switching in. In terms of ability, I feel like Marvel Scale would be pretty good to boost its physical defense more upon receiving a status infliction. However, Pixelate would be a very good offensive ability, it just lacks the move pool to take advantage of it. All these changes would be made to essentially be a mirror of Gyarados, which it always has been up until Generation 6. So that's pretty much it for my predictions as to what we can expect if Milotic is to receive a Mega Evolution in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Leave a comment down below of what Pokemon you want to see receive a Mega Evolution, and perhaps I'll cover it in an upcoming video. A like would be really appreciated by me and the professors of this channel if you feel like I've earned your like. Or feel free to leave me a comment with constructive criticism as to how I can improve this series. I read every single comment and will reply, I don't bite. Feel free to look in the description. There's a link to my channel where I do much more regular Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire news, speculation and analysis videos. Feel free to subscribe for a lot more content from me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace out.